Hey Scorpio, welcome to your reading for May 2022. My name is Shay. We're going to go ahead and hop right into your tarot cards. How are y'all doing? Okay, let's hop in. What does Scorpio need to know about May 2022? What do my Scorpios need to know about May 2022? What are they experiencing in May 2022? Spirit guides, make the message abundantly clear. What do my Scorpios need to know about May? I'm gonna take them. I wasn't gonna take them at first, but some of my spirit say, go on, take them. What does the zodiac sign Scorpio need to know about May 2022? What are they experiencing? Okay, what advice do you have for them in May 2022? Any advice for my Scorpios? What Scorpio needs to know about May 2022? Okay. So right out the gate, I got very lightheaded when I started this reading. And no, I'm not hungry and ain't nothing wrong with me. Which means that there's something probably going on with your head. You're either foggy, tired, or just like drowsy and kind of out of it. It doesn't have to be all month. This may be something that only happens for like a little while. But I'm just saying what I feel. I would even say that like just your head in general is a problem this month. Headaches, tiredness, whatever. And then I'm going to speak frankly, Scorpio. With this five of air, I immediately heard you're taking something as a slight that's not necessarily a slight for you in May 2022. And this could come in the form of like people not coming through, or you feeling like you're losing something, or you're not, getting the resources that you need. And this could be just pure fear, like you coming up with something in your mind. And I'm not trying to call you crazy or nothing like that. I'm just saying something's giving you anxiety. For some of you, yes, it's warranted. It's something going in disarray or simply not going as planned and kind of pulling the rug from under you with the Village card. But for others of you, it's just reflection. You thinking about something over and over again is having you create scenarios. Now, it's not to say you're 100% wrong in those scenarios. More than it's like, so for some of it, you're making it up a little bit because you may be so hurt or you may be so thrown off guard that now there's a story. Now there's a story being created. And this could be someone around you as well. For some of you, it could be just a matter of like you lost out on one thing and now you're trying to like recoup. It doesn't have to necessarily be money, but it's like if you were doing something at one point and now you're no longer doing it, or if you're living with someone or something, it's a change. And it's causing some thought processes. Like I said, this is not all negative though. This state of mind will kind of catapult you into a new opportunity with this Four of Water here. Now this is in reverse, which means that the opportunity is coming back. Something that you feel like you lost, or something that you feel like you weren't getting enough of, is coming back. So like I said, if you felt like people were always abandoning you, or they couldn't be trusted, or some situation with somebody is just not satisfying as you want it to be, you'll start to get some of that back in May 2022, or you'll start to feel more like something's happening. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and say it's going to be all rainbows, because that's going to take work on you and whoever else is involved, or you and whatever the situation is. So it's not just you by yourself that has to work on these things. But, once you get there, great. And I feel like there's this need to get payback too. Somebody has this thing about getting payback, getting people back, getting a lick back. And I'm going to just say it's childish. Warranted. Your feelings are valid, warranted, but it's not going to be as satisfying as you think it is. Just trying to get your lick back, or trying to be the one to say the smartest thing or sharp statements. If anything, it'll make it more exaggerated, and it'll make you feel a little more stuck or like nothing's changing. And jealousy comes up a little bit too. So for somebody, there could be like a jealousy issue that goes on, or having to cut something out or some type of situation out too. But it's nothing, like I said, this situation sounds worse than what it really is in the month of May. I just think that it's something that's consuming your thoughts more than necessary. And the sooner you kind of nip it in the bud, the sooner you can start seeing improvements. And Scorpio, only you know what that looks like. For some of you, that may be just as simple as cutting something out, cutting out a habit, cutting out a person, cutting out an environment, a situation. For others of you, it's choosing to not let it consume you. Easy. But don't get stuck there. Okay, my love? So let's see what's going on in your love life. Any messages for my Scorpios in their love and relationships? What does Scorpio need to know about their love and relationships? My word. Document comes up. And there's two more here. Friendship. No, you hang up. And one more. What Scorpio needs to know about their love and relationships? The unsaid. Okay, and that gives me a lot of clarity on this situation, okay? So there's something here about not connecting with someone or wanting to connect more. Also, feel free to pause if you wanted to read those cards, but you know, I'm just getting y'all message out. But yeah, there's some need to want to connect. There's some need to want to connect with people, wanting to talk to people, and there may just be like a distance there. I do want to reassure somebody out there that they do care more than they show. And this could be vice versa too, but they care more than they show. They love you more than they show. I just don't think that it's just being said for whatever reason. Maybe you need more, and maybe you need more reassurance, and that's okay. Nothing is wrong with that. But you have to express it. Make sure that it's made aware in a way that doesn't, bring up negativity or negative feelings, but definitely let someone know. Some of you could be getting closer with a friend, talking on the phone more, or maybe this is even within your relationship, like where you may not have felt connected on a topic. This month you start connecting more on that topic. And the same goes with the document as well. This is talking about texts and emails, but there's something there about a document. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and act like I know where that's coming from, but there's something about a physical sheet of paper, like a lease, someone leaving a lease or trying to break a lease, sublease, and some other type of proceeding that where you and someone else has to sign or approve something. Okay. And for somebody specific, you may find that a worry that you have about someone else is actually the worry that they have about you. So for example, let's say you have a friend and you feel like that friend be irritated by you or something like that. And then you talk to this friend and you guys on the phone and they're like, oh, I thought you hated me. I thought you were irritated by me. And you like, well, that's what I thought about you. Think about me. See what I'm saying? So consider that sometimes it's not really what it seems. It's what's being reflected back at you. Okay. So let's see what's going on in your career and finances. Let's see what's the money, where the money resides. Okay. What does Scorpio need to know about their career and finances? It is safe for you to receive. 30. Partnership. There goes that friendship again, right? Partnership, friendship. Okay. What does Scorpio need to know about their career and finances in May 2022? One more. Thank you. Shoot, they gave me 2 more. Okay, period. Employment change. Yes. So some of y'all might be getting a new job or choosing to do something different, and that's okay. Face your financial fears and focus on your priorities. Bear with me, because there's something with this. It is safe for you to receive. That's not the meaning of the card that's trying to come through. What I'm picking up from that is permission, Scorpio. Whatever that means for you. So if you have been waiting for the go on something, getting permission from a boss, getting permission from like somebody telling you got the job, or telling you can make a move, or waiting for a loan, or waiting on a grant, you have the permission. If you're waiting for a promotion, same. If you're just getting the go in some way, and if you haven't gotten the go, or if you don't feel like that doesn't speak to your situation, I'm telling you that this is the go. Okay, this is you got the green light to go do whatever it is that you want to go do, as far as your career to go. And that ties into that facing your financial fears. So if it's like, oh, I don't want to do this because it doesn't make enough money, you might just want to take the leap. If it's, and I'm not saying that you have to do leap right now or leap confirmation. I'm not saying that you also have to leap without thinking either. More so just like start turning the wheels, getting that emotion. For some of you, partnership does come up, and now we're talking about partnership, we're talking about supportive relationships. That's a fact. Get supportive people around you. But for some of you, very specific, you need a partner. So whatever you're doing requires more than one person, and you're trying to operate off one individual, and you need to like get another person involved to help things run a little smoother. And it could be just as simple as like a social media manager, and that's talking to my social media people who have a business that has a social media attached to it, or an assistant, somebody who just like comes to your meetings and takes your notes for you. Like, I know that's probably not a thing, but if it is, there's an idea. Yeah, and just start prioritizing your things. I feel like for some of you, you may be over prioritizing your relationships. And we're not talking about romantic either. We're talking about getting really swept up in what's going on in your personal life, that like you're almost putting your career on the back burner a little bit. And that looks different for everybody. For some people, it's like complete and total, I lost myself because I'm worried about this. And for others of you, it's like, it's small, it's just you're not putting as much energy towards it. Okay, my love? So let's see how you can improve your finances. One card. Woo! Shay, look, mind you, Elon Musk keep on coming out. So Elon Musk got something to say about all of these readings, okay? Feel free to pause if you need to read. But it says, you can't make an omelet without risking a few nest eggs. Icarus lacked a better spacecraft. Hitch your wagon to the future and design it yourself. He talks about risk, and he also talks about forward thinking. I'm going to say this to you plain and simple. When it says hitch your wagon to the future and design it yourself, design the future yourself. Design your future yourself. Focus on your priorities. Face your financial fears. Put your ducks in a row and go. Like I just said earlier, make it happen for yourself. I'm not gonna say it's nothing blocking you, because it is gonna feel a little heavy at some points, but rather some movement than none at all. You know? Okay. So let's go ahead and get you some messages for the month. Let's see what you should focus on. What's some big things? What messages do you have for my Scorpio in May 2022? Any advice, spirit guides? Any advice for my Scorpios? I know y'all saw that. Green may be an important color this month. What does Scorpio need to focus on? Any themes for my Scorpios? Thank you. Anything else? Thank you. Compassion was the first one out. Animals. Finding. And fertility. Okay, so I get several messages from this, right? Compassion is big because it flew all the way over there. Okay, it's compassion is a big message for y'all. But some type of situation you're in lacks compassion. Maybe you don't feel like you're getting enough compassion. Maybe you're not giving enough compassion. But I also feel like this is kind of like a take it easy on yourself kind of thing. Someone's standards are just so high, or like they have not even just standards, like requirements for romance, relationships, people. Like you have these boxes, and if they're not ticked, it's going down. Like it can't be like that all the time, baby. And like really speaking to you as human to human, like it can't be like that all the time. And it doesn't mean you should let everything slide, but you also shouldn't restrict yourself so much that you end up restricted by your own restrictions. I ain't expect to say that word that many times, but you feel me. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole thing. So have compassion, not only for yourself, but for others in your situation, and it will improve. Okay, finding and fertility, 2 F words per. There could be babies going on. But I do sense with these 2 cards that this is kind of like searching for self, getting that gratification for self if you've lost yourself in any way. And I'm not talking about just like you don't know who you are, more than like if you were doing something and you were doing well, and now it's time to bring it on back to what you were doing before. So those are 2 things that are important as well. And then animals. Animals is a big thing this month as well. I'm not picking up anything from this. I'm picking up more signs. So like getting feathers or seeing weird birds or weird animal markings or stuff like that. But there's something about animal health, maybe even a black cat. Take that as you will. I would even say like an animal needing attention as well. And something about hair, something about froze. Okay, your hair might be a big thing, or your hair may be where you get power. For some of you, it might be just like you're a stylist, and so hair is like where your power is, and like what you need to be digging more deep into. Maybe somebody needs a haircut, not in an offensive way. I'm just saying that, like, you need a haircut, or you want a hair change. Something of that nature is going on as well. All right, that's all I'm sensing for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for watching this reading. If it resonated for you, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below, and follow me on IG for daily zodiac updates. Remember that I love you, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.